Welcome to this lecture series on Maharishi AyurVeda. Ayu means life and Veda means knowledge. Maharishi AyurVeda is the timeless knowledge of life and perfect health, revived by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. This in-depth overview will help you gain a higher level of vitality, energy, and well-being, better sleep, ideal weight, good digestion, and greater happiness. Maharishi AyurVeda offers comprehensive programs that are prevention-oriented, time-tested, free from harmful side effects, and easily applied. It re-establishes the balance between the body and its own inner intelligence through practical knowledge and technologies. These 8 lectures will give you an in-depth overview of the principles and practical knowledge of Maharishi AyurVeda. What should I eat? Which foods will balance my physiology? What can I do to increase my energy and enjoyment of life? Is there anything I can do to regain my lightness and flexibility? The first lecture provides an introduction to the basic principles of Maharishi AyurVeda. With this fundamental understanding, we dive straight into its application in Lecture 2, Diet and Nutrition, Part 1, and then Lecture 3, Diet and Nutrition, Part 2. Then we see what the effect of our daily routine is. Lecture 4, Living in accord with the rhythms of nature. Having understood the basics of living successfully, we enter the precious area of, in Lecture 5, rejuvenation of mind and body, called Rasayana. Now, we can get a deeper understanding of the 3 doshas in daily life, in Lecture 6. And then we're ready to unfold the full range of treatment modalities of Maharishi AyurVeda in Lecture 7. And finally, in Lecture 8, we see how the ancient system of physiological purification, or panchakarma, can purify and restore our physiology, like taking a break for a complete renewal. With this knowledge, you will have the tools to improve and maintain your health and well-being, which is essential to unfolding your full potential.
There's a special thing in Charaka. I always like it because it's so short. It just says, have 1 liquid day per week. Then it goes on, if you have this 1 liquid day per week, this means you live much longer without diseases. Point finished. So you can talk about this for hours. It's very important because this 1 liquid day per week means your body just gets a little liquid thing, not much to digest. But in there, of course, it has to be a good quality. It has to be fresh juices. It has to be fresh cooked soups, something like this. So you get all the vitamins and minerals what you need. But then your body is just digests it in an hour or something. And then all the other hours in between, the body can just throw off all the ama. And that prevents to just get what we were talking about already, joint problems, all these molecules which are stored there, all kinds of diseases. And you can even see, if you start this, you can watch the diseases which you have gradually going back. That's really interesting. And I love it because I know I've seen it in many patients. I did it myself for long years, and it's really, really very helpful.
Well, I mean, it's such a remarkable idea that diet could be medicine for health.
Right.
We're taking all kinds of anti-inflammatory or all kinds of very strong medicines to deal with the symptoms and not really deal with the cause, which you're pointing out is because of this ama, these toxins that have built up in the body. And unless they're eliminated, no matter how many drugs you take, you're still going to have the problems. They may be alleviated momentarily, but you're not really getting at the cause. So this is such a simple idea that just by being very practical, by being very, in a very common sense way, taking it easy with our digestive system, giving it a rest momentarily,
Right.
that then it can rekindle, the Agni can get strong again, and then we can eliminate these toxins and then prevent disease because we won't have any further accumulation.
And the most positive part is it's for free. Everybody can do it.
And I think that's it, you know, that giving the responsibility back to the person. Because so
Yeah.
long now we've been in this tradition where we, even some little problem, we go to the doctor, and we haven't been able to take care of it ourselves. And this is the great thing about Maharishi AyurVeda. It puts the responsibility back to the patient. He can now do things which will help cure himself. And all these things are really doing, really, ultimately, are letting the inner intelligence of the body heal the body. It's always been there, that intelligence, but somehow we've just overwhelmed it with these toxins and bad habits.